Hello YouTube, this is Imperial Orcfist. Now, in front of you, you have a Fellblade, which I've been working on. As you probably heard from my video, I was going to be working on this over half term. Now, it's so fiddly, I have to say it's so fiddly. So, if I just take all these things off so then they're not wobbling around. This is definitely not finished yet. I've still got loads of tidying up on the model, lots of excess glue which needs to be taken off. So let's just go through. Now, the conversion kit. There's a conversion kit for this and it's on eBay. On one of my later videos, probably one of the last ones I'll do on this, which I will put where you can get it from. So what you get in this conversion kit is you get the tracks, enough to do 2 sides of track. I still got a few left over, not many, but a few. You get, what else do you get? You get mounting plate for a tank, which is a bit skew if I'm gonna have to green stuff a lot of that in. It warped a bit, so you get that. You get 2 fuel canisters rather than the little teeny weeny ones that you get from Games Workshop with a Fellblade set. Yep, track there. You get a mounting bit for your engine column thing, part of your engine. You get these engines with these. You get 4 of those. I did try to glue them on, but that did not work very well. So I'll explain about that hole in a minute. Yeah, you get mounting bit, and you get the turret. Okay, but this is just for like for $40 sort of set. You get that. Mine is for driver and this sort of thing, and the 2 icons and the guns. You have to buy the guns separately for what kind of ones you want. So this is what I've just got it as at the moment. I've got some Gatling guns on there, which are going to use as a Vulcan Mega Bolter. So just put that on. I also thought, well, I want to get lots of different ones, so I got turbo laser sort of ones, looking ones. I think he called them Kingston artillery, and I've got some smaller ones like it could be a double barrel Vindicator, not Vindicator, yeah, something like that, twin linked. So you get all of those, and I got those. Now, where should I start? Right. Beyblade chassis. I start off with a normal Beyblade chassis without tracks. Do the tracks first in halves. Okay, onto this. I've got a Flamestorm cannon here from Land Raider Crusader kit. Moves round. There are 2 little dimples here. Cut them off. Put a Crimson Fist icon from Games Workshop on. Lots of little details still to do. Explain that in a minute. So on the other side, put another icon on. Iconography. This still needs to be done, lots of work in progress. Left these bits off for painting. Now all these tracks may look a bit rough, but they'll be hidden a bit and made a bit better for later videos. I'll explain what I'm going to do with them. Another hole there for something on the other side. Another Flamestorm cannon. Sure moves. Doesn't pivot up and down, but I think you can do that with the original, but it'd be too difficult, and you wouldn't have enough space to really pivot it around. Okay, now, oh sorry, you also get these turrets. You get 3 of these to replace the normal Beyblade turrets. So there you go. One more. Okay, and then you would attach your weapons on which you get for a Beyblade kit, such as these heavy bolters that you get, so I've had to cut them down. I also bought these from the guy on they're like little miniature cannons, so they will go there. I think I'm going to magnetise them. Oh, for a mounting plate, in the middle we've got the 2 engines. You cut that out and put that in the centre, so that's the next thing which is going to go. Such a fiddly thing to do. The only other person I know who's done one on YouTube, oh, there's 2 people. I'm subscribed to one of them, but recently subscribed. he's also got Gatling guns things on, but the other person is Minos Augustus Calgar. So I think you probably had quite a difficult time doing this, because I found it so tricky to get all the tracks on. I found that quite difficult. I tried to attempt some of the parts with just plastic glue after I ran out of super glue. Bad idea. Just go and get some super glue. I'm going to have to go and get some. So this construction is slowing down a bit, but I'm still confident I can get it done by the end of the week, building and painting. I basically set aside the whole week to do this project, as well as the honour guard. Now these little spaces you've got either side of, that's one that I'm working on at the moment. This one is done, I just need to put a cover over it. If I zoom in, sorry guys, there we go. Now there you go. I'll do a couple of photos when this is all finished so you can see. So there, this is like a little shrine to Dawn, because he's a Crimson Fist, they love Dawn. So I thought, well, I'm going to make up a bit of fluff at the end, so I thought, well, let's just have a relic of Dawn. So that's one of Dawn's fists in there, and at the back you've got two, back right and back left, you've got two little sort of scribe works. You've got two little sort of servo skulls by the side of it, and I made sort of like little Dawn, sort of symbolising its dawns. So that's that one. On the other side I'm going to have like a small little angel, because they're supposed to be angels of death. I thought, well, I put a little something in there. Loads of iconography still to go on. That's painting on scribe, and sort of work on this. One problem I have faced, if I take this off, so this is, because it's resin, it's sort of warped. I tried to heat it up and warp it back, but it's just going to be, I tried to, but it's going to be too difficult. So I've got quite a large, if I just tilt this a bit, quite a large gap, because you have to cut out the original. You don't need to, but I chose to cut out the original one and put in this sort of mounting plate. So it has sort of got quite a big chunk out of it, which is disappointing. It's the only thing I've got a problem with this sort of conversion kit. Oh, other than it's resin, I'll love it if it's plastic, because then it'll be easy to do. But so I've got loads of gaps on this main blade, because the conversion kit isn't completely identical to, it won't fit in perfectly. You might need to do a bit of work here and there, but there's a pig taking out the original mounting plate. So I've got lots of holes in there, so I'm going to try out the new liquid green stuff from Gates Workshop and going in on, because mine is closed until Wednesday, so I'm going to be going in hopefully tomorrow just to pick it up. I can work on it and see what it does. I will be using normal green stuff, but I can give you a bit of product review on the new liquid green stuff, which I haven't used it yet, so to look forward to. So also, really nice thing, I don't actually need to magnetise these, but I probably will. Let's look, because I'm probably running out of time. If you see those little dimples there in the middle, that's something you can add extra things. So I'm going to have to come up with stats for this. I think there's a sheet in there, but online where you can get these from, sort of stats for these, but you can just push them in. There you go. If they're a bit off, I may need to sort of try and heat them up and warp them back into shape, but there you go. And for flame sword cannons, I had to buy the Land Raider Crusader upgrade kit. See, I got two little turret guys. So I've got one there with a multi-melter, and one with a normal storm bolter. Okay. One with a storm bolter, I'm waiting for a head. I think I'm going to have a special head on him. But there you go. So I'll also get a thing like that, but I decided just to go Space Marine. Sort of open things. So please come, rate, subscribe. Please say if you like this. This is all going towards Templars Crusade 01's competition, big winter competition. So yeah, this will be done at the end of the week, hopefully. I don't want to rush it, but I've spent a lot of time. I've bought, thanks, after seeing all these projects, I'm sort of trying out all new techniques I've learnt on YouTube, which I learned over the last half a year to a year. So I bought this because I saw Minos Augustus Calgar's weathering sort of video, and I've taken his advice. So thanks very much for that video, really good. So I've got Rust, Soot and Snow from Tamiya Weathering Master. So I'm going to try that out, and I'm going to use many other techniques I learned from lots of people on YouTube. So every people sort of spot medical technique being used, thanks for doing those, and I'll bring that all into the tank. This tank is sort of big thank you to YouTube. It's because I've been inspired by many different things on YouTube that I've seen to do many projects. So please keep on watching. I'm going to have lots of more video updates now. I've got the camera for the Fellblade, and then you should see at the end of the week a finished Fellblade with lots of weathering on it and a bit of history to it, because I have to come up with some fluff. Also maybe some other videos, maybe on Imperial Guard, maybe on some orcs, what I'm working on. And there's definitely going to be a video probably up in the tomorrow about my Honour Guard, which I'm working on, and how I did them, where I got the ideas from. So please comment, rate, subscribe. Thanks a lot. This is Imperial Fist out.